Hello, my name is Sekit, and whoops, I just took my torch down. Today we're playing TNP Limitless 5, and the first thing I'm going to do is put the torch back up. And the second thing I'm going to do is make some workstations from the More Villagers mod. We're going to make a forestry workstation, which is just logs, planks, and some leaves. We're going to make a gardening table, which is just 2 flowers and 4 planks. And we're going to make ourselves a mining bench, which is a raw iron, 3 iron pickaxes, and 2 stone. We're also going to make a couple more of these traders from the Easy Villagers mod. And then we're going to head out to the Birch Village again. We're going to work ourselves 3 more villagers. See if we can find some here. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Where are you hiding in your little house? Where could you be? Where could you be? Oh, test certificate. Yeah, I was telling Lavi not an hour ago that like the #1 goal of villagers is to be as awkward and inaccessible as possible to the player. Did that guy just jump down a hole? There he is. Come here. Come on. Oh, it's a guard, and I can't shift click him anyway. Oh well. Okay, we got a bunch more. 2 of them we're just gonna put away for now. We're probably gonna use them for a breeder. And let's put these 3 traders down. Let's hope the nitwit will work. Okay, yeah, that makes a florist. Very cool. And deep slate for emeralds. That's cool. And he's still a nitwit. You're lucky, buddy. I see one of your friends. Come on. Yoink. Now finally, there's this gardener. Or florist, I guess I should say. Is he out? He might be out. Buy some honeycombs and see if we can level him up. So I'm curious. Alright. Okay, now we can get glowberries. Let's see what's after glowberries. Okay, we can get honey, we can get small drip leaf. Okay, cool. Now let's level up our forester some. And see what else we can get from him. Okay, more logs, more saplings. We have enough spruce to drill. We have plenty of oak, so let's trade some oak. Okay, so now it's jungle. Alright, cool. I'm really most curious about the miner. See what we can get out of him. That's easy calcite, that's for sure. Oh, okay, now he'll buy iron and copper. That's interesting. Next thing I want is a better sword. So we're gonna go ahead and make a katana blueprint. Just need a couple sticks. There we go. So this is faster than a regular sword. And we're gonna make it out of some fancy materials. We've got this tier 4 Heliodor that has a lot of base damage and some pretty good effects. And we've got this tier 4 Amylite, which is the same. Now, since they're both tier 4, they should combine together really well. Maybe they won't. I think it's turned off. I think mixing materials is currently turned off. I saw something yeah. That works just fine. That's that's a significant improvement. We've been upgrading these barrels with the expanded storage. We're gonna do the same with our chest here. Oh, okay. Now we've just got a huge iron. That's right. This is the one that does it along 3 axes, so you gotta be careful if you want just a single block chest. This will be fine for in here. I'm not complaining about it. So the next thing I sort of want to work on is a little enchanting setup, and for that we're going to need some leather. It doesn't look like this pack has, at least at this point, any rotten flesh to leather mods or mechanics. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. There used to be cows around here. I legit think the snow leopards got them. I did see snow leopards down this far. I didn't think they'd eat the cows. There's like one lonely pig a little south of here. So we'll have to go looking for some cows. Yeah, here's a snow leopard. Ain't no cows. Okay, I found one. I hope there's another one around. Yeah, I thought it wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, those snow leopards are cold. They do not care. So we've got hummingbirds around. Grabbed some sunflowers. Decided to try a hummingbird feeder. And let's see if there's anything we're supposed to be doing with the sugar. So the pack's been updated, and I had some difficulty updating it. I ended up, the option to change the pack version just wasn't there in Curse, and it's not the only pack that it's doing that. So I just copied the save and journey map out of it and uninstalled and installed a new version. Now I can change the version all I want, so maybe that's the answer. Pretty weird. So just for curiosity's sake, I want to see what happens if we put this alloy smelter over some lava. I don't think it's going to do anything. It's still got power in it because it hasn't used any, but that doesn't give it heat either. What about, do I have any like magma blocks? No, I mean that's probably a dead end too. Industrial Reborn was updated. There's a recycler now, which I'm sure wasn't there before. But I still don't see anything that in the mod itself that we could use as a heating element. But it continues to get updated, so maybe it will become clear. And I picked it up with the wrench one too many times, and we have a basic machine casing. So I see that's carried over from Industrial Craft 2. You pick it up too many times with the wrench, you can just straight up lose it. Now with the updates, one thing we now have that we didn't have before was set home. And that's really going to help us out because now we can just stay still for 5. It looks like we might be able to set more than one home. That's cool. We can just zap back from wherever we were, so that's wonderful. Another mod we have added is Immersive Engineering, so we're going to be getting into that. That's going to come in super handy in this pack, I think. First thing we want to make is a hammer. engineer's hammer, maybe? This will, among other things, allow us to assemble the various multi-block machines that we're going to want to make. I see we have advancements for immersive. Let's see if I can, yeah, okay. So blast furnace and then steel wants us to make the book, which will probably be a good idea eventually. But for the time being, I did add another generator down here, and it's actually keeping up with all this pretty well. For the time being, what we want to make is a coke oven. Now that we have the hammer, what we want to do is make 27 of these coke bricks. It's, you know, just bricks or ash bricks, clay, and some sandstone. And is there an advancement there? Once we get the blast furnace, okay. I don't know where I'm going to put any of this stuff. Everything's temporary except the house. Let's get it down here. Maybe we'll build something around it. And what you do is you put it down 3 by 3 by 3. And one more layer. And then once you got it, you hit the center block of where you want the front of it to be. You right-click it with the engineer's hammer, and you have your coke oven. Now what you do is you, well, there's a couple of things you can stick in here. You can get charcoal, but basically you get 2 byproducts. What we're looking for is coal coke, so we're going to throw some coal in there, and we're going to get coal coke, and we're going to get creosote oil. And we're going to get creosote oil at a rate faster than this can convert 64 coal. I think each coal gives half a bucket. So we're going to want to think about some pipes. What we're going to use, at least to get started, is the pipes mod. I like these. The fluid pipe is 6 iron, 2 buckets, and a redstone, but you get 16 of them, so they're expensive to craft, but you get a bunch of them. We're also going to need a wrench, which is just 2 flint and 2 sticks. We're going to want a tank to pump into. I don't know what all we have at this point, but we got ender tanks. We have the fluid storage tank from Cyclic. That looks pretty good. We have a dimensional tank and upgradable portable tanks. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we can just, yeah, nice. Okay, the portable tanks mod, a mod I have never used before. Seems simple enough. We'll just go ahead and take a bucket, 4 iron ingots, and some glass panes. That'll give us 8 buckets worth. And then 4 gold will give us 16 buckets worth. That's not as much as the cyclic tank. The cyclic tank is not that expensive, but let's see. Well, we can go up to the expert for 4 diamonds. What's our diamond situation? Not 4 diamonds for a tank worth. We may also look at the cyclic tanks. If the cyclic tanks are portable, in the same way these are, then these tanks may not be the best. But we'll find out. I'm always interested in using a mod I've never used before. So we can attach the pipe directly to this thing, really anywhere, I think. Then you take your pipe wrench and you shift right click, and that sets it to extract. We can see we already got a little creosote oil in here. So that's pretty cool. So the cyclic tanks, I guess what we do, well, fluid tanks from Create too. I love the ponder. You just hold down W. Oh, it doesn't work for some reason. Okay. Anyway, this is just 4 barrels, some logs, and a piece of sandstone. You get 2 of them. And then for the fluid storage tank, it's just 4 glass blocks and 4 iron ingots. So that's significantly cheaper than the portable tanks. We're running low on iron once again. So we'll throw all of these down. And we'll hook them all up. And we shall see what they do. Another mod in the pack that I've never played with is Better Azalea. We're gonna take the bones we have. Actually, I wonder if we would do better than 3 in the, what do you call it? In the crusher. It looks like we do a lot better. Let's just give that a try. Yeah, 14. That's great. Okay, let's see how this works. So there's flowering logs now. That's interesting. Let's see if the saw is smart enough to, doesn't look like it. Could we use the vein miner? Yes, we could. Well, sort of. Now, what did we get from that? No saplings, I noticed. Let's try a few more. Let's see what happens with the flowering azalea. Pretty much the same thing. Any? Okay, yeah, we got some that time. So you do get them. Cool. So let's see. I think it's a nice pink color. Nice and warm. Now we're going to try it for a bedroom floor, which also means it'll be the ceiling of this room. Let's see how that looks. How does it look as a ceiling? Okay, that's a fine ceiling. And there will be carpet up top, so it won't be quite so overpowering. I really like that. That's nice. You know, I just put the floor up there. Already got a wandering trader up there. Oh, we got the llama anyway. Sorry, buddy. I don't know where your friend is, but he's okay. And what we want to do now that we've got a floor down here is I'm gonna go up one more level than we did downstairs, so we'll have space for a wall, 1, 2, 3, 4 high window, another wall, and then the top beam. I found the trader, and he has something cool. Come here, you. It's got a globe from supplementaries. You can only get these from the traders. They're world specific. I think the pixels on it must be produced by the world seed or something. And you can spin it, and they look great. And we're gonna put it in our house. I just noticed another mod we have is Spice of Life Carrot Edition. So we'll get some hearts as we consume different foods. So that's cool. Anyway, back to the house. I've framed it out and built the chimney up so we'll know where that's gonna sit. We're gonna have a balcony out here so we can really enjoy this view. This is gonna be nice. Next thing we want to do is the second story walls. I want to use a combination of calcite and diorite and see how that looks. See what options the stonecutter gives us here. Okay, so we've got bricks, we've got small bricks, we've got the polished. For calcite, looks like we got kind of the same stuff. Yeah, they're create blocks, so these should go pretty well with the other ones. Whoops. Alright, I've got the walls in. I think this is all gonna look fine. It looks like these pipes are distributing to everything. These both have 6.5 buckets in them, and this has 8. Might have had a bucket and a half when we hooked these two up. It was interesting. It's doing kind of a round robin thing there. And it's moving along. Boy, it's a little square on this side, isn't it? Maybe there's something we can do about that. It's really all a little square, isn't it? This looks fine. And this is fine. We build a chimney up a little more in the back. Add some kind of detail. And then maybe do something with this little area. I think it'll be fine. Pack got updated again. And that's cool. It looks like the issue with the durability bars not really showing how much durability the tool has left has been fixed, which is pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything new in Industrial Reborn. I should probably try looking it up online again. I didn't see anything the first time I looked, but it's been a little while. I do wonder about this geothermal generator. It doesn't say anything about making heat, but I guess you never know. We got anything else new here? Canning, fluid alloy smelter. Okay. So our coal coke is finally done processing. We've got this stuff in the tanks. Now this one we know we can move. Let's see what happens when we pick up this one. Okay, it loses all of its fluid. And how about this one? This one appears to keep its fluid. So we learned something. Cool. Anyway, that's going to have to about do it for this time. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.